Hello everyone, this is part 3 of the exponent lesson. In this part, we're going to learn how to evaluate algebraic expression containing exponent. So here we have only one extra step, that we have a variable. We're going to remove the variable and substitute its value, like the g here. The value for g is equal to 2. We're going to remove the g and substitute 2. Also the same for h. We're going to remove the h and substitute its value, which is -3. Let's start. So the value for g is 2. We're going to remove the g and substitute 2. And the value for h is -3. All raised to the third power. Okay. Before we continue, just remember the order of operations in math. First, we have the parentheses, and then the exponent, then multiplication or division, and the last step is to add or subtract. Remember the order of operations. So here, as you can see, we have parentheses and exponent, addition or subtraction. The priority is for the parentheses. So we're going to look inside the parentheses, simplify, and then we're going to do the exponent. 2 minus 3, this is equal to -1, all cubed. -1 cubed, it's -1 times -1 times -1. -1 times -1, this is +1. Positive times negative, this is equal to -1. That's it. Okay, question number 2. Remember that always you can pause the video, try to do it by your own, and then check your answer with us. We're going to do the same. We're going to substitute the value of the variable. The value for x is 2, so we're going to remove the x and substitute 2 cube minus the value for y is 3/4. Don't make this mistake. Some students will write 3/4 raised to the second power. This is wrong. Why? Because here the exponent, if you wrote it like this, then the exponent will be only for the 3, which is wrong. The exponent for all, for 3/4. So we need parentheses in this case. Three-quarters all squared. Okay, let's simplify more. 2 cube, this is 2 times 2 times 2, minus 3/4 squared. 3/4 times 3/4. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2, this is equal to 8, minus 3 times 3, this is 9. 9 divided by 4 times 4 is 16. So now we have 8 minus 9 out of 16. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take 1 from the 8, so it will be 7. And the one that we took it from the 8, we're gonna write it as a fraction. We can write it as 16 out of 16. This is the same as 8, because 16 out of 16, this is equal to 1. 1 plus 7, this is 8. But why did I choose 16? Because here the denominator is 16, so no need to find a common denominator. Minus 9 out of 16. 7 minus 0, the whole number here is 0. Subtract the whole from the whole and the fraction from the fraction. 7 minus 0 is 7. 16 minus 9, this is equal to 7. And the denominator will be the same. So the final answer for this question is 7 and 7 out of 16. Okay, now let's do the last question. The question asks us to choose less than, bigger than, or equal to make this statement true. We're going to compare between -1 squared and -1 raised to the 5th power. What I want you to do for this question, I want you just to focus about the sign for now. Let's see what will happen. If we have -1 squared, we're going to forget about the number for now. Let's just focus about the sign. So this will be negative times negative. Since it's a square, we're going to multiply the sign by itself twice. Negative times negative, this is equal to positive. Remember, when we multiply positive number by a positive number, this is positive. Positive times negative, this is negative. Negative times positive, this is negative. And negative times negative, this is positive. Remember that. Okay. Now for -5 raised to the 5th power, also focus on the sign. So we have negative times negative times negative 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What we're gonna do here, negative times negative, this is positive, and negative times negative, this is positive. Positive times positive is positive, and here we have a negative. So positive times negative, we're gonna have a negative number. The answer for the first one, this will give us +1, and here will give us -1. And if you compare between them, then the positive is bigger than a negative number. What you have to understand here in this question, that if the exponent is even number, like 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, an even number, and if the base was a negative number, the even exponent will remove the negative sign. Again, because we have pairs of negative signs. But if we have an odd number in the exponent, like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on, any odd number, it will keep the negative sign. Okay? And the answer will be in negative if the base was a negative number. Like for example, -7 raised to the 2nd power, compare it with -7 to the 9th power. This will give us positive number since the exponent is even, and here, since the exponent is odd and we have the base is negative, the answer will be a negative number. So -7 squared is bigger than -7 to the 9th power. I hope you get it. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.